Hello there guys, welcome back to another video. This video is a very special video because it's yet another subscriber special. This time it's a 20 subscriber special. If you haven't seen it, I released a short about that last night and it said it was featuring this guy and this guy. And if you haven't sussed it out yet, these two are the only machines that can shampoo carpets. So yeah, today for the 20 subscriber special, it's going to be really special because we're going to be doing a wet mess test. So let's go ahead and move outside. So here is the carpet that we're going to be using for the subscriber special. I got an upgrade from the last time when we did 5 subscriber special. By the way, if you haven't noticed, Henry plant pots, pretty faded, but this one came from a skip. And this one came from eBay. I think they look really nice together. Anyway, today's video is not about plant pots. It's about subscriber special mess tests. So I'll go and grab the vacs and then we'll put some mess down. Okay, so the vacs and the tools are here. Let's go and put some mess down. So what you saw just being poured in is, Pneumatic's new-ish detergent that replaced the new chem, the Henry Wash and Revive. I recommend the Fresh Value scent. It smells absolutely bloody lovely. So yeah, I'll just give this a stir around and then I'll put it in the vacs. Okay, so the phone's now on the tripod, and here, this is the first part of the mess that we've got. Oh, it's like just some moss and dirt from my garden, which I will rub in once the other mess is down, but yeah, that's that. And another thing we're going to use this barbecue sauce, sorry, other brands are available. So yeah, let's put a bit of that down, make it even, there, and there. So that's even enough from the barbecue sauce. So yeah, I think what I'll do now, I'll just mix that in and then we'll get the vacs ready. So then guys, I've got the yard brush, and if this doesn't make much of a mess, I'll try and add a bit more stuff, but anyway, let's brush it in. So you can see the barbecue sauce is in there nicely. And the dirt's going in there too, giving it a bit of a brown look. This is CT375's mess, by the way. Now let's move on to George's mess. Really got to get it all really stirred in. And I think that'll do. So yeah, let's get the vacs ready for the cleanup. So we're going to start with George. So here I've got the clean water tank, which is full of the Henry Wash and Revive solution. We're going to take off George's hat, like that. Well, that rhymed. We're going to put in the clean water tank. There we go. Then, we can't forget this, the float valve. That must always go in, or else George will break if it doesn't. And then put the lid on, and then you want to put the solution tube on. Now I've actually got an adapter for mine because George and seats. There we go. And then attach this end of the solution tube to the upholstery tool. Okay guys, so George is all ready and raring to go. Here's just a little close-up of the dirt before we get into it. Ew. So I'm just going to do a close-up of George for now, and I'll do the same for CT when it's his turn. And yeah, let's get on with it, should we? So first we of course have to wet the pump, so let's turn on the pump first. So take a look here. Oh, that's leaking. I need to sort that out. One sec, guys. Okay, guys, we're all sorted. The pump is working, as you can see. Well, so without further ado, let's get going. We're going to do one back pass and see how he does. Okay, so we can see here, George got rid of most of the dirt. It's just that barbecue sauce that really caught him off guard. So I think we're going to have to do a bit of pre-treating with George here. So let's get on with that. So if you don't know what pre-treating is, it's basically where you have the pump on only and you just go over it really hard to try and get those stains out. So here we go. And then you turn on the motor and suck up all the dirty solution. So you can see that really helps George. That barbecue sauce stain has really gone now. So I think a bit more of that and George will have done it. So let's get going. Now bear this in mind, if the stain isn't coming out like this fully, don't keep agitating, don't keep wetting the carpet because you will damage the pile. Just leave it for 10 minutes and then try again. That's what I suggest. It really does work though. So I'm going to leave this for about 5 minutes and then I'll come back and try and do it again. So it's been about 5 minutes, it's dried out a bit. Let's get going again. So we can see that George has pretty much gotten rid of all of that dirt. Well done to him. Now I'm going to do the rest. So George did a pretty good job there. There's only a tiny bit left of the barbecue sauce on George's path. Well, this is what it used to look like, and this is what it looks like now. That's a massive improvement. So very well done to Mr. George. And now, of course, we're going to go to CT375. But first, let's take a look at the water inside George. I dread to see what this looks like. Well, there's still a bit of water left in there, and oh, that's disgusting. It just does show how good these vacs are at it. So yeah, George removed, I'm saying probably about 90% of all the dirt, which is very good. So well done, George. Let's just test if it works. pump works anyway. Get this. There we go. And the pump's wet now, so that's a good thing. Let's get started. See how well he does. Here we go. Okay, so he got rid of all of the moss dirt, but again the barbecue sauce caught him like George. It looks like we're going to have to do a bit of pre-treating to get those results. So yeah, let's just get on with it. Let's do a bit of pre-treating. Wrong button. We all make mistakes. Anyway, let's get on with some pre-treating. That's more like it, isn't it? So I think I'll do another time lapse and then we'll come back to the results. So we can see the results from CT375 are pretty much the same as the results from George. This wasn't really a test between the both of them. I just wanted to see what old versus new, because this machine is, from what I know, 11 years older from as this George. Oh, this machine is from 1988, this one's from 99. So yeah, and if I'm honest, there's really not much in it. I think CT may have left slightly more dirt than George. I'm really not sure though, it's really controversial. Leave your opinion in the comments if you'd like to. Now, in case you didn't hear, this is completely random, but in case you didn't hear at the start, because these machines are older, they've got the older solution tubes. Well, they work with the older solution tubes, and this is the newer solution tube. And you may be wondering, how have I got it to work with it? So I didn't know much about these machines and how they switch sizes of solution tubes until I actually got them. So yeah, yeah, stupidly I bought the new version, you know. But luckily they do sell adapters on eBay that transfers it from the old one to the new one. So yeah, that's quite good. In case you're wondering why this is loose, this had a crack in it, so we had to put another piece of plastic over it. It didn't really work, but well, it does work. But yeah. Anyways, let's take a look inside CT. So, one clip, two clips. If I can get it off as one hand, that is. One sec, guys. Oh. So, yeah. What do you think? Let's take off the seal. Ooh. Yeah, guys, what do you think? Do you think George got more? Or do you think CT got more? I might just put these meshes through the washing machine. I've done it before. I think I should be able to do it again. But yeah, again, tell me in the comments, what do you guys think? Do you think CT picked up more? Or do you think George picked up more? So you may be wondering, what are we going to do with all this excess moss? You know? And all the little drips of water that are still in there. Well, please, welcome to the video, Charles. He's going to be cleaning up after all of us. He's going to be cleaning up all these moss crumbs, aren't you, Charles? Okay, so Charles is ready and raring to go. So yeah, let's just clean up this bit first. And off we go. Okay, so let's have a look inside of Mr. Charles, see if he's picked up anything. So yeah, a bit of water, but it's mostly dry mess. Picked up quite a lot, didn't he? So that's good. And so yeah, that'll just about be the end of today's video. Look at all this mess I've got to clean up now. Oh well. So if you'd like to help me out, please consider liking or subscribing. Thanks a bunch. And from me, George, Charles, CT375, it's goodbye. See you soon, guys.